For my mom's birthday, I gave her a used Lexus. She rolled her eyes and said I couldn't even afford new. My aunt whispered, pathetic. I nodded, took the keys, and drove away without a word. The next morning, my phone was blowing up with dozens of missed calls begging me to undo it. My mom has always been like this. Nothing I did was ever enough. Nothing I gave was good enough. Nothing I said landed the way it was supposed to. My brother Franklin was the golden child. He worked at a bank and made good money, but he never spent a dime on anyone. Every birthday, every Mother's Day, every Christmas, Franklin would show up with a card and a hug, and my mom would act like he brought her the moon. I'd show up with an actual gift, and she'd find something wrong with it. I bought her a necklace once. She said, "It's nice, but it's not really my style." I got her a spa day. She said, "I don't like strangers touching me." I booked her a weekend trip to the coast. She said, "You should have asked first." No matter what I did, it landed wrong. I make decent money working as a site supervisor for a construction company. I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. This year, I wanted to do something big. My mom's car was 15 years old and falling apart. The transmission was slipping. The AC hadn't worked in 2 summers. She complained about it every time I saw her, so I spent 4 months looking for the right deal. I found a 2021 Lexus ES with 22,000 miles on it. Cream interior, not a scratch on it. Previous owner was an elderly woman who barely drove it. I paid $31,000 cash. Cleaned out most of my savings to do it. I had it detailed, put a ribbon on the hood, and drove it to my mom's birthday dinner at my aunt's house. There were about 15 people there. I walked in and told my mom I had something for her outside. Everyone followed us out to the driveway. She saw the car sitting there with the bow on it and the headlights catching the streetlight, and for about 2 seconds she looked genuinely impressed. Her hand went to her chest. My aunt said, "Oh my God." Then my mom walked around it slowly and said, "Wait, this isn't new." I said, "It's a 2021 with 22,000 miles. It drives like new." She looked at my aunt and said, "He got me a used car." My aunt shook her head and whispered, "Pathetic." My cousin looked at the ground. Nobody said anything. My mom turned back to me and said, "You couldn't even afford a new one? Your brother makes half what you do, and he would have at least leased me something with no miles on it."